Hey YouTube, it's Rajon here, coming at y'all with another video. Today is July 2nd, 2023. So of course it's 4th of July weekend. I hope if you guys have any plans with family and friends that y'all are safe and it's a fun-filled weekend for y'all if y'all don't have to work. Or even if you have to work, I hope the day breezes on by. But anyways, I wanted to come at y'all with another video because lately, I've been on such a Beyonce kick. Like, I've been playing her music nonstop, watching her concerts, her film shorts, all of that. Like, it's been 24-hour Beyonce in my life currently. And that's mainly because I'm getting ready to go see her in like 2 weeks in Chicago for the Renaissance tour. She's gonna be there for 2 nights, I believe on the 22nd and 23rd. And I got tickets to both nights. I think the first night I got floor seats out on the field, so I'm super excited about that. And then on the second night, I'm gonna sit on the 100 level. So it'll be nice to catch the show at different angles. And even more exciting than actually getting to go to the concert, this is my third time seeing Beyonce. The first time I got to see her on the Destiny Fulfilled and Loving It tour back in 2000, I think that was 2005, right? Or maybe 2004. But yeah, that was my very first time seeing Beyonce, and that tour was amazing. For those of y'all who went, y'all already know what I'm talking about. And then the second time was I got to see her on the Beyonce Experience tour, which was back in 2000, and show was even better. But that show, that was in 2007. So it's been a really long time since I've had the opportunity to get to see Beyonce. And partly that was because she stopped coming to Denver. And I kind of understand why, because at the time, both the Destiny's Child show and the Beyonce Experience, they weren't sold out. I remember that clearly. Like they sold okay. It was both shows sold okay, but they didn't really sell out. So I think promoters were like, we're just gonna skip Colorado. But I feel like now that Beyonce has become such a legend and she's more popular than ever, I do feel like she could do really well in the Denver market. So I'm hoping she comes back again one day. But so far it hasn't happened, and that's why I haven't been able to see her until now, even though I gotta fly to Chicago to see her. So I'm super excited about that. But anyways, I'm rambling. Today decided, since I've been in such a Beyonce mode, I wanna actually go over my video collection. It's gonna be a combination of her solo releases as well as with Destiny's Child. And I thought it would be nice to just go back down memory lane of all the various home releases that they released back in the day. Because Beyonce's team, and honestly, the biggest culprit in her team, her dad, the deals he used to get for Destiny's Child and Beyonce, like, it kept us fed. You know what I'm saying? Like, the exclusive releases, whether it was through Target, Walmart, or whatever, like, we were fed in terms of just bonus tracks and content and all of that. But this video is gonna focus on the home releases, the video home releases, whether DVD or Blu-ray. And so I thought this would be a great video to make. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so first up is the Platinums on the Wall, released way back in 2001. This is one of the very first video collections I remember asking my mom to get me. I think the only other one I had at this time was Brandy's video collection. But this video collection was great for the time. It's the first time a video compilation was attempted to compile all their videos released up to that time. And as you can see on the front cover, the original members were already gone by then, but this is before Survivor as well. And the thing I love about this collection is it was the first time I even got to see the No 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 Part 1 video. I up until this time, I didn't even know it existed. I don't have any recollection of that video being played on BET or anything like that. Just always Part 2 with Wyclef that we're all so familiar with. This also has the Jumpin' Jumpin' So So Def remix. I remember when that version was released and I remember liking it at the time. But of course, the original version is my favorite. I do love the remix though. So it's nice to have here, but that's also disappointing that the original wasn't on here because there's plenty of room for it. Another disappointing thing about this collection is it doesn't include the With Me Part 1 video nor Get on the Bus, and those are two of my favorite Destiny's Child videos. It's understandable why they left them out, just probably because, you know, Michelle had come into the group and Farrah. And look, Farrah was already out by that time as well. But so they probably just wanted to include as many videos with Michelle and exclude some with the original members. But yes, the Platinum's on the Wall. This is still one of my favorite collections that I like to pop in from time to time. The next up is Survivor, Independent Woman, Part 1. This is what is referred to as a DVD single. Remember those? This was a DVD single. I remember this being in quite a few stores for dirt cheap, basically. And all it includes is the original Survivor video and their performance of Independent Woman at the Brit Awards in 2001, which is a nice performance, actually. So yeah, I love the cover, but do I pop this in often? No. It's just one video and a live performance. Up next, we have the Destiny's Child World Tour. This tour would have covered the Survivor album. I don't have any recollection of even the tour being announced for some reason. I think because at the time we were transitioning from moving back to Atlanta, moving back to Denver from Atlanta. And at the time, the only memories I have of the Survivor era is when they had the MTV special for the album, like the week it was released, which was amazing because that was the first time we got to see Bootylicious performed. And I think that was before the video got released, and they were kind of previewing some of the songs for the album. I love that special. I wish I could watch it again. I think it's on YouTube. But yeah, so this is the Destiny's Child World Tour. This concert, I believe, is in Rotterdam. This is one of my favorite DVDs because not only does it include the concert, but it has bonus videos of Solange's Feeling You, which that song grew on me. It took us so many years. I used to hate the song, but I love Feeling You. And Kelly Stoll, Mary's got the same size hands as Marilyn Monroe. That's probably my favorite Kelly. It's definitely my favorite Kelly video, and maybe my favorite Kelly single, probably. And then Michelle's, you know I heard a word saying, girl, you'll be fine. That's one of my favorite songs too. So glad to have it. And this concert is amazing too. There's some special moments like when I believe it's Kelly, she sings the bridge on Emotion. I think it's so beautiful when she sings it, or just the ad-libs, the outro ad-libs. And also, Michelle, I think this was the first time she started doing the Bills, Bills, Bills thing, when she started singing the verse. I think this is the first time tour they did that on. But yeah, so many great moments, the gospel melody, all of that. Happy Face, I love that as the final performance. So yeah, this is one of my favorite DVDs still to watch. What's up next? Now this is only for the fans who were around during the time, but this is the Destiny's Child Video Fan Pack, the first version. And of course, if y'all and many of y'all recall, this was a Walmart exclusive. And I remember at the time, like on the Destiny's Child forums and all that, they nobody knew this release wasn't even announced. Basically, people who went fans who went shopping to Walmart, they just automatically noticed that this collection existed. And so we all found out basically through the internet, through, you know, just the forums. It was not officially announced. It was kind of just like a random release. But at the time, I really loved the release, even though all it has is the Survivor video, Emotion. This was the first time we got this video on DVD. Kelly Rowland's Can't Nobody, which was great because we got Stole on the other DVD. And Michelle's Do You Know, which was great because we got Heard a Word on the other DVD. And Beyonce's Me, Myself, and I. So that's 4 video premieres on DVD. And the Mega Mix video, which is really done really nice. This was the first time I saw this. Mega Mix has clips of the Bugaboo remix video, which was quite rare for a long time, but now you can watch it on YouTube. So yeah, this was one of my favorites at the time. I don't pop it in often, but I'm so happy to still have it. Now, Destiny's Child Fan Pack number 2. This release was a little different. It wasn't quite a random surprise release. This release came, it was another Walmart exclusive, and you got it when it came in like a combo pack with the Number Ones album. And not this version, it was the regular, this is the dual disc version, but it came in the standard version of Number Ones, which was nice. That's why it has the same cover. And let's see, what's on this one? We have the Girl, a live performance of Girl and Cater to You. And then Ronald McDonald short, which I love watching to this day because Michelle has a joke on there about putting dollars in the McDonald's thing, charity thing. And then it has the same video, Mega Mix, so that's a repeat. But we got Train on the Track. Now this video was, up until this point, this video was hard to find. I don't remember it being played on BT. I think it was pretty much unreleased, honestly, until this DVD came out. So we got Train on the Track, which actually this might be my favorite Kelly single. I love Train on the Track. Train on the track. Like, I love Train on the Track. And then a repeat of Do You Know and Me, Myself, and I. Now this was a little bit of a disappointment because they could have included Naughty Girl, which never has been released on DVD, or Baby Boy, which I also don't think has been released on DVD. But we got Me, Myself, and I again. And of course the exciting thing was the live DVD trailer. That was for the next DVD that I'm about to show. And that was Destiny's Child's Live in Atlanta. Now, if fans recall at the time, it took a really long time for this to get on home video, on DVD. And the reason, I can't recall the reason why, but I think they took like a year or so to edit this concert, which is pretty standard for a lot of artists. But the hype on this was just so strong, like it was exciting. And it matched the hype for sure. So yeah, this is probably my favorite Destiny's Child release. This concert is so amazing. I love the Destiny Fulfilled melody with Free, If, Through With Love, Bad Habit. Like, that's my favorite section of this DVD. The Dangerously in Love performance on this, like Beyonce just killed it. It might be my favorite Dangerously in Love performance. And also the bonus features were nice. We got kind of documentary on Destiny's Child, their story. And we also got there's bonus audio of Flashback, which is another great Kelly Rowland song, Check on It remix. and Let's Stay Together featuring Michelle. Now, I don't even remember what Let's Stay Together even sounds like. I gotta listen to that. But yeah, this is still one of my favorite DVDs to watch. And it has the Dreamgirls movie and soundtrack trailer. So yeah, like I said, we were well fed as Destiny's Child and Beyonce fans. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I think Matthew, in terms of business, was a great manager for Beyonce, because we never went out without, there was never a year without some type of exclusive release, or just even releases of the concerts and bonus material. So yeah, that's just me reminiscing. Oh, and I also got the Blu-ray version, which was released a little bit later. This is the definitive version, not only for the video quality, but just an overall presentation. Now I want to backtrack for a bit. Let's go back to this number one's dual disc. Y'all remember dual disc? I loved dual disc. I have quite a few of different artists. But yes, I wanted to include the dual disc as a bonus because this really was the successor to the Platinums on the Wall DVD in terms of there being any attempt of trying to compile all of their videos. So this one, again, the downsides about it is it does not include With Me or Get on the Bus, but it did give us some of their newer videos like Lose My Breath, Soldier, and I believe Girl. I think the only one it doesn't have is Cater to You. I wonder why the track listing ain't on here. Let's see if it's in here. It's been a while since I watched this. Let's see. Is there a track listing? Don't you just love these pictures from the Destiny Fulfilled era? I love it. This number one's collection is amazing as well. Let's see if they have a track listing. Nope, I guess they just wanted us guessing. But if I recall, it has No 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 Part 1 and 2. I don't know if it has Part 1, I can't remember. But it also, this gave us Bootylicious and Emotions. Bootylicious and Emotions, although Emotions was on another DVD. And then Lose My Breath, Soldier. I don't think it has Stand Up for Love either. But yeah, great compilation collection. I love the Feel the Same Way I Do track. That is amazing. Kelly sounds amazing. Check on It, of course, is one of my favorite Beyonce songs. And is there one more bonus? Let me see. Was it just them two? Yep, I guess it was. But yes, great compilation. And then my final Destiny's Child release, the video anthology. This was released much later after they had pretty much disbanded. This, of course, is probably the best video compilation they released, because you get all the videos except for, of course, With Me and Get on the Bus, and the Bugaboo remix videos. Those are the only three. Oh yeah, nope, there's a few. So With Me, you're missing out. Get on the Bus, you're missing out on the Survivor remix video with the Brat, and something else. Oh, and the Jumpin' Jumpin' remix video. But the cool thing about this one is it gives us the regular Jumpin' Jumpin' video, which I was so happy about, and the Bootylicious remix video, which is, this is the first time it was on DVD. And what else did we get? We got Cater to You and Stand Up for Love. Cater to You was only available, I don't even think it was on the international releases of Destiny Fulfilled, just Lose My Breath, Soldier, and Girl. But Stand Up for Love and Cater to You, it was really nice to have those as well. So ultimately, this is the definitive video collection. And this one has become a lot harder to find now. I don't think many were printed, so yeah, try and get one if you don't have one. All right, now it's time for Queen B's solo collection. First up is the Beyonce Live at Wembley concert. Now, this is so nostalgic for me because it was the first solo Beyonce concert DVD. And at the time, this was so exciting to have. I loved everything about this tour. Even though the US tour, which was a part of the Verizon Ladies First tour, was a little bit different. Some people say the US tour was better, but I enjoy the overseas version a lot. This concert has some of those classics that you don't see Beyonce perform much anymore, like Speechless, Be With You, Yes, I love that performance where she's standing on the bar. And also one of my favorite songs, A Gift from Virgo. I love how she's sitting on, it's like a kind of swing and she's in the all yellow. This concert, like, if you look at this, go back and look at this concert and compare it to a Beyonce concert now, I mean, the growth is just night and day. But even back then, she was doing her thing. And this had a plethora of special features backstage. It's just nice to watch these two because, you know, this is back when she gave us interviews and all of that. And, you know, Beyonce is very much on that Sade Mystique tip now. But it's nice to have. And we got a bonus disc of tracks. So, I'm wishing on a star. I love her version of Wishing on a Star. And what's it gonna be for? I'm watching you. I haven't heard that in so long, but I love that song. And my personal favorite, Baby, I'm not afraid to go the way, but it's my first time. Produced by the Neptunes. Ooh, that's my favorite. And then a few club mixes, which I would probably enjoy now, but I remember just kind of paying them dust back in the day. But yes, one of her best DVDs still to this day. Next up is the V-Day Anthology Video Album. Now this collection is special because this was her first time doing a video anthology. You know, now she calls them the visuals and all of that. But the B-Day Anthology really was the start of all that. And of course, this is more based on the deluxe version of B-Day. And personally, I'm a fan of the original, not so much the deluxe. I feel like there were way too many tracks and it kind of messed up the flow of the album. But watching it in video form is still a treat. Beautiful Liar, Irreplaceable, Kitty Cat, Green Light of Grey Jew, Flaws and All, love that video. Give Me Body, the extended version, Freakum Dress, Sugar Mama, Deja Vu, Ring the Alarm, Listen. And of course, for all the fans who were around at that time, this is the original pressing version that includes Still in Love, Kissing You. As we all know, as the fans who were around during this time know, Beyonce was sued by the original performer of the song, Desiree, because she allowed her to cover the song, but she couldn't change the title of the song and she couldn't release a video. And what did Beyonce do? Change the title and release the video. I'm not sure why Beyonce did that, even though it was specifically, you know, told by the artist to not do that, but she did. She got sued and this had to come off the market. New versions of this DVD excluded this video, and on the CD version, Still in Love was replaced by If. I don't have the re-release I used to. I want to get it for, not the DVD, but the CD version because it has the song If on it. But I'm not even gonna lie, If is one of my least favorite songs. So, and If was released on the international version of B-Day, if I'm recalling right. But yes, this is still one of my favorite things, and so happy to still have the original pressing. Next up is the Beyonce Experience Blu-ray. Now, I used to have this on DVD, but when I got this, I got rid of the DVD. I wish I didn't do that. I should have just kept it. But yep, I got the Blu-ray version. The Blu-ray version is the superior version due to the video quality. But yes, the Beyonce Experience, hands down, probably my favorite Beyonce tour so far. And that might change when I finally go see Renaissance live, but this is definitely, for now, it's my favorite tour ever. I got to see this live myself, an amazing concert. This film concert is amazing because it has Jay-Z performing Upgrade You with her, and also Destiny's Child coming out for Survivor. And I believe this was in Anaheim, California. I believe so. But yes, great DVD, still one of my favorites. All right, let's see what's up next. Beyonce. BET presents Beyonce. Now, if many of you recall, this was a Walmart exclusive. And of course, this goes back to what I said. We were fed as Beyonce fans back then. Matthew Knows was still her manager, and he always got them exclusive deals. So if you bought a B-Day copy at Walmart, this was one of the bundles that they had. It was a BT program that spotlighted Beyonce. And this video is amazing because it includes all of her BET performance up to that time. The Crazy in Love performance, even Monique's performance of Crazy in Love, and Deja Vu. And not only is Deja Vu one of probably her best televised performance ever, but this version doesn't include the glitch that was a part of most versions available online, because that was what happened during the live rock class. There was a glitch where the video stopped. This DVD doesn't have it. It has it all in its full glory. All right, now what else does it include? And then it just has various clips of her BET appearances on 106 in Park, all of that, and we get some videos. Check on It, Crazy in Love, Dangerously in Love, the live version, Deja Vu, and Me, Myself, and I. So this was definitely a treat, especially since it was bundled with the album. I still like to pop it in from time to time. And Beyonce she doesn't narrate the DVD, but she does kind of narrate it, and she's interviewing. So it's a real treat. The overall DVD is about an hour. And yes, like I said, Matthew kept us fed as fans. All right, the next one is the second Walmart exclusive of this era, and this is Beyonce, the Ultimate Performer. This might overall be my favorite out of the B-Day DVDs from that time. It's basically like a documentary, but it's done really well, and it has various performances woven in from the B-Day era, from the B-Day era. And a lot of these performances at the time were pretty hard to get on the internet. So it's got some nice rare performances woven into it, and it has the Ring the Alarm music video, and looks like the making of it as well. I have not watched this in a long time, but it's really good. I might have to watch it tonight actually, just for the memories. Track this down if you can, though. I truly believe it's essential. And this is the third and final B-Day era exclusive that was also at Walmart. Now this was bundled with the Spanish version of Irreplaceable. Irreplaceable or whatever. It was an EP. For some reason, I don't have that EP anymore, but it was bundled with it, and this DVD was produced by the MTV Spanish channel TR3. I don't know how you pronounce that. Is it TR3 maybe? Yeah. So it's basically another type of documentary style. It follows her around. It kind of just talks about like her, I think it kind of documents, because she did like some Spanish performances of Irreplaceable. I haven't watched this in a long time, but I remember not really enjoying it. It's kind of a throwaway thing. It has the exclusive to this release is the Get Me Bodied Timberland remix, which was kind of another Latin, that was catered to the Latin market. I remember not enjoying that either. I thought it was kind of pointless. But yeah, I might have to look at it again. Maybe I'll change my mind. All right, next up we move into the I Am World Tour. The I Am Sasha Fierce era, I should say. And this DVD is the I Am World Tour. Now, I have to say, this is when Beyonce DVD started getting disappointing for me because of the editing. It's not the full concert. Some parts it's kind of chopped up. Some parts are completely cut out, and I can't remember which parts. But this is basically, it's a concert mixed with documentary style. Thankfully, she, later on when she did the whole Coachella thing, that one wasn't as chopped up, but this one was, and it's very disappointing actually. It's not to say that you can't enjoy this DVD, but I really wish they would have left the concert unedited, or at least still shown it in full like they did for, why can't I remember for Homecoming, so yeah. And this has a bonus feature, Mic and a Light, which I think was also included in the I Am Yours DVD. And I have to say, unfortunately, I don't have that DVD anymore. I used to have it, but I was looking through my stuff and it's gone. I don't have it. So for now, I only have I Am Your World Tour. I'll have to track down I Am Yours. Next up, we move into the 4 era. This is Live at Roseland, Elements of 4. Love this collection because we got not only the concert, which I believe is totally unedited for the most. I think it's unedited, but they moved the sequences of songs. Something might be cut, I can't remember. But yeah, this is documents her Roseland residency, and of course she was pregnant, so this wasn't the best performance, but of course, you know, she was pregnant, so I'm sure she was pushing through a lot to perform, but it's still a great performance. And of course, what makes this DVD special is it's another anthology of if you will, of the 4 era, so it has all the 4 videos, 1+1, Best Thing I Never Had, Party, Love on Top, Countdown, Run the World, and Dance for You. So yes, very essential to the collection. And then finally, my final Beyonce DVD. This is Life is But a Dream, and the bonus disc is Live in Atlantic City. And for the final Beyonce release, Beyonce Life is But a Dream, with the bonus disc of Live in Atlantic City concert. This is another one. I love the documentary. This is the first time I believe she talked about leaving her father as a manager, and also I think things surrounding her pregnancy and all of that. But the Live in Atlantic City concert is amazing. It's one of her best, but of course it was edited as well. I think it excluded X Factor and something else, but it wasn't too badly edited to me. So it's very enjoyable. Well, no, they did cut a few performances off. But in general, it is a very enjoyable DVD, and I love that it's separate from the documentary, even though the documentary has scenes from it. And it also has the bonus song, God Made You Beautiful. Honestly, I don't even remember how this song sounds, so I'll definitely have to check that out. And yeah, this DVD is bittersweet because it was the last release that we got, last concert release that we got on home video. She has since released other tours on streaming, like the On the Run tour and Homecoming, but was the final release on home video. I'm hoping she kind of goes back to it because, you know, it's nothing like having, you know, something tangible that you can purchase instead of just staying subscribed to Netflix if I want to view Homecoming, you know. So I'm hoping she goes back. And overall, I'm hoping that me going over her videos was a nice memory lane for y'all. And just also to remind the fans of, yes, we were well fed, and you know, Beyonce used to have the best home video releases ever. So I hope she gets back to that. Oh, and also I have two more bonuses. So this is the Check on this is the Check on It DVD single. Now, fans who were around during that time recall, you could get this for free at Best Buy. It was a Best Buy exclusive. If you bought the Number One's album, you would go up to the counter and they would give this to you as a part of the purchase. So yeah, this one, I don't know if it's hard to find still. I like it because it includes the Check on It video version without the movie scenes and the making of the Check on It video. So I think it's essential to have, honestly. And I have one more, and that is 8 Days of Christmas. Now, this is one of my favorite releases, the dual disc version, and you see it's been well loved. This one I love because it has the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer video, and it also has, and of course, 8 Days of Christmas video, and the song Home for the Holidays, which I love. I'm coming home for the holidays. So this one, oh, and it has the live version of 8 Days of Christmas. So yeah, this is definitely essential. If you missed out when it first came out, try to track this down. And as a matter of fact, let me bring these both back. So there were 3 dual disc versions, Destiny's Child releases. The Number Ones, the Destiny's Child, and Destiny Fulfilled. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the Destiny Fulfilled one, and that is because at the time I just could find the Walmart one, which is still my favorite version of Destiny Fulfilled. I love this version because it has the song My Man. He makes me feel so precious. He's thugged out, but he's my man. I haven't heard this in a long time. And then the second song is my favorite, one of my favorite Destiny's Child songs. Fly girls, get your two-step on. Fancy players, get your two-steps on. And then the third single, the Survivor remix with the Brad, the extended version. And of course, the repeat of What's It Gonna Be? And Independent Woman Part 2, which a lot of fans don't like Part 2, but I love it. I actually like it better than the original. So yeah, I didn't get the dual disc version of this one, but it's not really that special. It just has like Why You Actin' and Game Over as the bonus tracks. But those are available on other Destiny Fulfilled releases and also as B-sides on some of the singles. So I still don't have it. I might track it down though, just for like complete's sake. But yeah, I hope this video wasn't too long, and more importantly, I hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all liked, please share, like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if you want me to do more videos like this. All right, bye.